Hi everyone, Pastor Andrew back again with another Wednesday Word, and we're continuing to preview this coming Sunday's installment in our sermon series, I've Been Meaning to Ask. You might recall a couple weeks ago, we talked about the question, where are you from? This past Sunday, we talked about the question, where does it hurt? And this week, we're moving on to the question, what do you need? And I think the way this question is phrased is really, really important, because so often when we meet someone with a need, our inclination is to ask, how can I help? But that's a different question than what do you need? How can I help puts the focus back onto me. It requires the person who's being asked that question to think about what skills and abilities and gifts you have to offer, and then to decide whether the gifts that you have are ones that would actually help them in that situation. Asking how can I help requires the other person to do more work than asking them what do you need. Because what do you need starts with them. It starts with whatever struggle or challenge they're going through. It starts with them thinking about what would actually be helpful to them, and then it invites you to meet that particular need instead of having to go through all the guesswork of whether you can give them what you're actually asking them about. It's hard to make this switch, to put the person who's in pain or who's suffering at the center of the exchange, because we're so wired to want to be people who fix things. We're so wired to be people who want to offer easy answers and easy solutions, and it's natural because that's what we want too. When we're hurting, we don't want to have to go and ask people for assistance. When we're hurting, we don't want to have to think about our needs. For a lot of us, we take a lot of pride in just gutting it out and trying to get to the next day. The good news of being part of a Christian community is that followers of Jesus are called to do this work of bearing one another's burdens. We're called to do this work of inquiring about the needs of our neighbors and friends, and then trying to meet those needs as an expression of our faith in Jesus and our love for God and our neighbors. So if you find yourself in a situation where you need help, this community, this congregation is a place to ask for that help. And if you're a person who's looking to serve one of our brothers or sisters or siblings within this congregation, I invite you to approach our community with that question at the forefront of your mind. What do you need? What could I bring to you that would also offer to you the presence of Christ and the knowledge that God is with you in the midst of your challenge or struggle? If we do that work, I truly believe that we are following in the footsteps of Jesus, who asked this question wherever he went, and who was always ready to give attention and love and grace to those who had need of it. We'll see you again this Sunday.